people. It's been a while since I've done one of these, but July 2nd, 32 years ago today, was Gigi Allen's wake. I had the pleasure of going to this wake. And when Gigi died, I believe I got a call from Al Chappell, great bass player of the Jaguars. He let me know that Gigi passed away. I went down, got a newspaper. I think it was the Boston Herald, or it could have been the New York Post. But on the front page, above the headlines, was a little picture of Gigi. I think it was off the Hated the Nation artwork, that picture with the bandana. It was like late 80s Gigi. That's it. It said notorious punk rocker ODs in New York. Something like that. There was a little story in the paper, and all the memories came back. It was sad for me that he died. And I said, I'm not missing the wake to pay my respects and see him for the last time. You know, back then there was no internet, and the last time I saw him is the last time I thought he looked like. Or that late 80s. I didn't see any of those talk shows when they were going on live back in the early 90s when he got out of prison. Remember, he was supposed to be on Morton Downey Jr. That was a nighttime fucking talk show. And I was excited. I was going to watch it, but it got canceled. I think because Gigi trashed a hotel room and they canceled the show. So I went up there at Littleton at the funeral home. Went up there on my bike. July, taking the bike up. Manchester was probably almost 2 hours to get up to Littleton. The plan was we're going to go to Gigi's mom's house first, which is where I went. To Arlene's house. First and only time I met the lady. Seemed like a very nice lady, very sweet. I'm thinking, Jesus, get these two sons she has. She seems pretty damn normal. Anyways, Merle was there with the murder junkies, and there was other people milling around that I didn't even know. I just knew the old timers that were there. You know, I didn't talk to many people, only the people I knew. Didn't talk to Merle. Took one look at Dina with those crazy eyes. It's like, I don't know. And that All in the Family video movie, I watched that a while ago, and Dina was inserting drumsticks up his ass, charging $20 for him. I gotta have issues there. I didn't want to meet the guy then. I don't want to meet him now. Fucking freak. The only one that seemed cool, that had a decent vibe, was Weber, the guitar player. He seemed alright. He was quiet. Didn't look like a psychopath. Anyways, I didn't talk to any of those guys. Anyways, we hung out at Arlene's for a while, and she had to go because there was like 2 services at this funeral home. So we hung out at her house for a while, then we went over to the funeral home. I walk in there, and there's people in there kind of dressed up, maybe 20 of them, 25. Probably his aunts, uncles, cousins. There's the casket. Half open, the top half. He's wearing the leather jacket. He's got the collar on. And I am shocked beyond fucking belief. I had no idea he would look like that with the bald head and the fucking tat on the forehead and the fucking Fu Manchu thing. That body looked like a fucking monster in there. And I was told, Merle told the mortician not to wash the body. His body was like tricolored. Little yellow, little green, little blue. I swear there was still shards of little pieces of glass in his forehead, because I believe at that last show at the gas station he put his head through a glass door or something. I swear there was still a little bit of glass in him. remember the body smelling so much, but it must have, because I doubt that they embalmed the guy. They didn't wash him. It's been over a week. This incredible. I've never seen anything like it. The pictures do not do that body justice. This thing was fucking nasty. So when this little service was over, the people left, his extended family, and Merle opens up the lower half of the coffin. Ooh, the eat me jockstrap, gray colored. Never been washed, I'm sure. Gigi's legs were scarred up like you wouldn't believe. Unbelievable, his scars on his legs. What I thought was really unusual, this corpse is wearing high top sneakers. Kicks for you young guys. Black and white. Fucking high top sneakers. I never seen Gigi wear a pair of sneakers in my life. Like, why is he wearing fucking sneakers? Where's his cowboy boots? Oh, Merle must have sold them. Or kept them. Something. He wasn't wearing his cowboy boots. It's kind of weird. So they roll him into this other room for some reason. I remember it was another room. And there was probably less than 30 people there. And 3/4 of them, I didn't know who the fuck they were. They were newer people or whatever. I just know the old timers. Lau was there, Mike O'Donnell, the last drummer of the Jabbers. There was a boombox in there and they were playing Gigi songs. I must have heard that When I Die. I must have heard that song 30 fucking times that night. And the other ones on that EP and other songs. And there was some alcohol going on there, drinking. I mean, and it was, I put on a brave face, but I was sad to see this shit. I see this man that I had so many great memories with, and there he is laying there looking like a fucking monster. It was fucking unbelievable. It was shocked beyond belief when I saw him like that. First thing I think in my mind was, what the fuck, Kev? Jesus. Fuck you do to yourself. And when I knew him and played with him, he was a wiry, good-looking guy, full of energy. And I look at this monster in this casket. It's the same guy. It was incredible. And Merle's taking the pictures, and he pulls out his little dick, like I said in one of my videos. He pulls this out and is wagging it around. Believe me, there was no rigor mortis going on here. Put that fucking thing back. Embarrassing, even for this corpse with a little dick like that. Then he had the great idea to, let's get the Jim Beam out and pour it down his throat. I guess Merle didn't realize most of these morticians, they sew up the mouse and the ass and all that shit. And then he's trying to pour the freaking Jim Beam down his throat. It's going all down his cheeks and fucking, Jesus Christ. Trying to make it into a circus, I guess. It was fucking only 20, 30 of us there. A guy like that, and there's only 25, 30 people there. It's kind of sad. I mean, today, maybe if he was still alive and died, Christ, there'd be fucking a few thousand there. Not back then. Very few went. I'm glad I went just to say my goodbyes. And I rode back to Manchester and my head was just fucking going a mile a minute, thinking about him, what I saw, what we did together back in the day. Very sad. I don't care what you say, the man did have a lot of talent. You can love him or hate him. You gotta admire this man for going for it. He didn't give a shit. Most people don't go for it. Well, he went for it full force, 150%. He wanted his name out there. I miss him. Wish he was still around causing trouble, but he's not. It was very sad though for me. See him like that.